Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I will talk about one of the most important things while sketching cars. I see many of beginners do this mistake and I want to talk about it. But first, can you please tell me the difference between this and this? Alright, the first one, when it's totally flat, it's just a piece of bag. When it's flat, there's no volume, it's totally flat. There's nothing going on. And when I just blow it, now we have a volume. It's easy, right? You see the difference between these two. So while sketching, sometimes I see your cars like super graphical elements, like a very nicely thoughts, maybe some ideas, but it's super flat. I don't see the volumes there. The difference is simply the volume. If you take a look at cars, you will see the same. Like from different angles, you can see different volumes going on. Like here you can see the rear muscles going on the front you see the front muscles, and then this bonnet going on, and on the side there are a lot of like sculptured volumes and the surfaces going on. The surfaces are created on top of the volumes. The reason of all these reflections and stuff, we generally call surfacing, but it happens thanks to the volumes we have on the cars. If you compare Ferrari LaFerrari to a van, like very boxy van, you would see the difference. It's like a very flat volume. It's like one box volume. But here, or on other cars, like here I have Porsche Carrera GT, one of my favorite cars by the way, and you can see also many different volumes going on. A little bit more flat, a little bit more simple compared to a LaFerrari. And today I want to show you how to add these volumes, how to think about these volumes in a better way. I would like to start by sketching something, sketching a car, and for that I'm going to use one of my templates from my course, Car Design 101 course, that you can find the links in the description. If you're a beginner, if you want to sketch cars, and if you want to learn how to sketch cars, you can get my Car Design 101 course. Inside you will find these templates as you see, so you can use them as guidelines for your own designs. So I'm gonna pick the hatchback side view. You can also print these on paper and work on them. So right here we have the side view hatchback. I'm gonna put a quick design over it. Like even if you sketch something straight, like very minimal, something like that. Just putting the silhouette of the car. We can put some very basic wheels. Again, I'm not making like a car design sketching tutorial at the moment. You can find it in the course. What I'm trying to do is only giving an idea about the volumes. Let's say we have a car. Doesn't matter exactly how it is. We have the shadow underneath of the car, of course. We have some volumes already going on. For example, let's say I see a sketch like this. And I can already imagine what's happening, but I cannot exactly know. For example, here, we all can see that it's probably coming flat because of our experience from past, because of the cars we know on street. It's probably coming down here, and then it's going outside, and then it's going down here again. Which means we have a positive volume here. The car has kind of like shoulder line on the back of it here. So the volume is a little bit bigger than the flat area of the side. But we have this line to show this volume. This line is coming until here and showing that there is this volume going on. But here the line disappears. So how does it happen? So it means that probably this is more or less flat here, flat surface going on, let's say. So in that case, it's going like a step and then flat, and here totally flat, and in between probably it will be like 50% of this volume here, which is like something like that. And when we are getting closer, it will get more and more straight, and at the end it will go straight. These lines I draw are called the section lines. The section lines show you or the other viewers how the surface works. Like imagine you put some vertical lights, like little LED bars vertical, just reflecting on the car, or you can imagine moving your finger on the car and you can feel these volume differences. And you can represent this by using these section lines as well. I'm not saying you have to use a lot of section lines on each of your sketches. There are also other ways to do that, but with a couple of section lines you can really show the volumes that you want to show, especially on the complex areas. Here, for example, after this line goes straight down, we need to move it also outside. If I want a highlight catcher here, the volume is going out again and then going not flat but also inside. So as you see now, we have a section line to represent the side of the car. Which means that now I can understand where is dark, where will be the light, and how the car would work on 3D. Practice this better, we can go to Google, or let's say we can go to Netcar Show and we can pick some cars. Let's see what's here, the newest Porsche Macan GTS. I can just open an image. You can pick a photo and just observe this photo. For example, here I can just lower the opacity, but you don't have to do it on Photoshop or different softwares. You can just open a photo, or even on the street when you see a car, you can just observe it to understand the volumes in a better way. For example, here I will pick a color, I don't know, some like green. I see that the surface is going like this, and then going outside here creates this volume, and then here even like this, and then there's a flat area going on. And if I move this section here, still going like this, the volume is a bit less here, because here I see that there is big reflections going on, there's a big kind of muscle going on, but here it's a little bit less and smooth. And slowly it's going a bit more flat, but still there's always an additional volume here. Just this volume is getting bigger on the back to create this muscle, and then connects to the rear of the car. And if I want to see the rear of the car, by the way, it's also important to put the center line on your sketches to understand better the overall sections of the car. As you see, like, we have this rear window coming, connecting to this muscle here, and going outside again, flat, going a little bit inside probably, and for the bumper area, let's say it goes something like that. So the same thing, similar thing happens also here. The muscle going on here, the volume is big. It's like a nice smooth Porsche volumes, and going a little bit inside or flat, and then going out again. Catch the highlight in this area. So you can pick any car, you can see any image, or again, as I said, in the street, just when you see a car, or even on the sketches, when you see on Instagram, Pinterest, Behance, whatever, when you see some professional car design sketches, please try to observe the volumes. It's very important to understand this, because the cars are not just graphics, especially on side view sketches. I see many of you sketching the cars very nicely with different graphics, very wild graphics or extreme ideas, but you don't know how it would work on 3D, or even to understand the volume it would take in the space. Like, again, it's very simple. This flat back is way different than back with the volume. Thanks to this volume, let's keep the air inside. Thanks to this volume, you can create different sculptures, different design on it. Like, if it's flat, you can only draw a graphic on it and just change the color or this kind of things. But when you have the volume, you can just push some parts, you can just sculpt the volume, you can create more interesting forms and interesting design ideas. So, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped you. If so, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next video. Oh no, I was playing it would like explode or something, but I just created a hole in the volume. I was excited, honestly. So now I have two options. I can just go get another bag and just try to do the same, or I will just leave it that way. Would it work this time? No. No chance.